Okay, today I'm going to teach you about whole brain teaching. There's six things that you start with to be a whole brain teaching classroom. And then I'm just going to show you how I would show my kids and what to do. So the first one is called Class Yes. So if I were talking to my class, I would tell them, guys, whenever I get your attention, I don't want to yell at you. I know you've been in a classroom before. I'm like, hey, listen to me. Listen to me. Hey, will you, blah, blah, blah. Listen, hey. And you lose your voice and you get so tired doing that. So with Class Yes, it's a positive, kind of fun game that you play with the kids. And you introduce it about like this. Hey guys, whenever I say the word class, it's super simple. All I want you to do is say the word yes. Class.
Yes.
That was super easy. The cool part is however I say the word class is however you get to say the word yes. This gets to be more fun. So if I said class, then you would say yes. Very good. Here we go. Class.
Yes.
Class.
Yes.
Class, class, class.
Yes, yes, yes.
Class.
Yes.
Class.
Yes.
I like your little heads bobbing too.
Class.
Class.
Yes.
Class. Very good. You guys, I'm going to talk about points in a minute, but in general, you would have gotten a point for that. The next thing that you go over with your class is the rules. There's 5 basic rules for the classroom, and they need to know these inside and out. So the first rule is called follow directions quickly. And whenever I say rule number 1, your hand will come up. You'll say rule number 1. So show me understand. Rule number 1.
Rule number 1.
And the hand motion goes like this. Follow directions quickly.
Follow directions quickly.
Let's put it all together. Rule number 1.
Rule number 1.
Follow
directions quickly.
One more time. Rule number 1.
Rule number 1. Follow directions quickly.
Good, but you've got to go faster. Rule number 1.
Rule number 1. Follow directions
Rule
quickly.
number 2.
Rule number 2. Raise your hand for permission to speak.
Rule number 2.
Rule number 2. Raise your hand for permission to speak.
Rule number 3.
Rule number 3. Raise your hand for permission to leave your seat.
Rule number 4.
Rule number 4. Make smart choices.
Rule number 5.
Rule number 5. Keep your dear teacher happy.
And then to keep them on your toes, you would do something like this. Okay, this time you're just going to go through all 5 rules with a squeaky voice. Ready? And rule number 1. And then to make the boys happy, I usually do a low masculine voice. However, we're not going to do that right now. What we're going to do is super speed round. That one's really fun. And once they know them really well, they can do them. Here we go. Take a deep breath. Rule number 1. Follow directions quickly. Rule number 2. Raise directions to speak. Rule number 3. Raise directions quickly. Rule number 4. Rule number 5. Keep your teacher happy. I beat y'all on that one. All right. Good job. So whenever they know those steps really well, you're able to go on to the next one, which is called Teach OK. So now, class.
Yes.
This one's hard because whenever I say the word teach, you're going to say okay. It's hard because sometimes I say class, sometimes I say teach. Let's see if you can do it. Teach.
Okay.
Teach.
Okay.
Teach.
Okay.
Class.
Yes.
Ooh, that was really good. Okay. Whenever I say teach, the fun part is however I say it is however you get to say okay. So if I say clap, clap, teach, then you get to go clap, clap, okay. Let's see if you know the difference, all right? Teach.
Okay.
Teach.
Okay.
Teach.
Okay.
Teach.
Okay.
Class.
Yes.
I got some of you with that. It gets hard when you intermix the two. Let's see if you can do it. This is for a point on your side. Okay? All right. Class.
Yes.
Teach.
Okay.
Class.
Yes.
Class.
Yes.
Class.
Yes.
Class.
Yes.
Class.
Yes.
Teach.
Okay.
Class.
Yes.
I got you. That was one for me.
What?
I didn't get a good response. Here we go.
Tear.
That was better.
Oh yeah.
That was not good.
Tear.
Try again.
Oh yeah.
There's my class.
Oh yeah.
You're tied 3-3. Yes, ma'am.
But if you're making a video right now and you haven't taught us those,
That's
are
okay.
you already knowing them?
Yeah, we're good. I'm not worried about it. Yes?
Are you going to put celebration on there?
No, because we're doing it right now. Okay, so you can just keep recording. I can take this out. Okay, So after you do teach okay, the next thing is switch. Switch. This is my favorite one. There is a cord hanging in front of you. It's whatever side that you write with. It's on that side of your desk. It's not in your friend's space. It's in your space. It's a cord and you can pull it. Everybody find your cord really quickly. Make sure you know where it's at.
Oh, there it is. It's right here.
Okay, all right. Class.
Yes.
You can let go of your cords. Okay, whenever I say switch, you will find your cord, you will pull it and say, uh-oh, switch. Here we go. Switch.
Uh-oh, switch.
Child, I need you to sit up, please. Thank you. Switch.
Uh-oh, switch.
Good. Now let's see if you can do all three together. Class.
Yes.
Teach.
Okay.
Class.
Yes.
Class.
Yes.
Teach.
Okay.
Switch.
Uh-oh, switch.
Switch.
Uh-oh, switch.
Class.
Yes, yes.
Teach.
Okay.
Class.
Yes.
Teach.
Okay.
Switch.
Uh-oh, switch.
Good job.
Oh, yeah.
Hands and eyes.
Hands and eyes.
So what you'll notice is I started using something called the scoreboard. It's right here, Damon. And every time that I get a point, they have to say, dear. And every time that they get a point, they hit their table and say, oh yeah, and celebrate. So here's a demonstration of that. What it does is it keeps them interested and they always want to beat you. All right, show me your celebration.
Oh, yeah.
You were not all together. It is so sad. Let's try again.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. I had one person turned around backwards.
Dear.
But I'm going to guess it's because their desk was faced that way. So one more.
Oh, yeah.
All right, class.
Yes.
Awesome. The last things that we're going to do is mirror and mirror with words. Do you guys know the difference?
Yes.
Okay.
Ma'am.
So whenever I say the word mirror, all of their mirrors come up and they're not allowed to speak. They just have to mimic with their hands whatever I do. In my class, they're allowed to mirror me at any time unless I ask them to stop. And they know that means that they've gotten in my head. They've beaten me because they're disrupting me and I can't think. Whenever I say mirror with words, it means that they are allowed to speak and say whatever I say. So let's show a difference. Class.
Yes.
Hands and eyes.
Hands and eyes.
Mirrors.
Mirrors.
Grab some molecules and then let's make a solid. What would I do? Show me. Solid. Yep. It has a strong bond. Let's say it's a cold solid. It's vibrating slowly. It gets hot. We turn it into a liquid. It has a bond. That was perfect.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Now, I'm going to teach you something. We're going to show people how to use class yes, teach okay, and switch switch together. Whatever I teach you, you're going to teach your friend. And then, whenever I say switch, we will say, uh-oh, switch, and the other person starts talking. There is a couple groups of 3, so we're going to go 3 times. So just rotate that 3rd time in your group. What should I teach you today? Something very valuable. Class.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yes.
It's called the alphabet. Can I hear an ooh?
Ooh.
It sounds like this. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, V, W, X, Y, Z. You can make them capital letters. You can make them lowercase letters. There are consonants. There are vowels. You put them together, and you can make words. Teach. But that was perfection. Perfection.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. This time we're going to do teach okay one more time, but this time we're going to show people how to use gestures. And whenever you talk, you get to talk with your hands, and the person gets to mirror you, correct? Okay, we're going to review something very old that we haven't talked about since probably September. So mirrors.
Mirrors.
The first step
The first step
of the scientific method
of the scientific method
is the question or problem.
is the question or problem.
The second step
The second step
of the scientific method
of the scientific method
is
is
research. Question problem,
question or problem.
research. The third step
The third step
of the scientific method
of the scientific method
is
is
the hypothesis.
the hypothesis.
The fourth step. Teach.
Okay.
Switch. Switch. Hands and eyes. Awesome job. All right, point for y'all. They got one time to shoot, but we won't hold that against them. All right, next thing, we just want to show them what the difference between mirroring and mirroring with words is. Are you ready to play? Mirror. When you have molecules, you can grab them and then see what they do with your hands. A solid has a strong bond, so we make a strong bond. If it's cold, it moves slowly. If it's fast, it moves fast. And then if it's a super fast, hot solid, it can melt into a liquid. It still has a bond by our thumbs, but it's an easy bond. I could break your bond really easily. Good. A slow, cold liquid would move slowly. A medium solid. A fast liquid. I said solid, I meant liquid. This is all a liquid. It has a weak bond. If it gets too fast, what happens? The bond breaks. And now we have a cold gas. Get ready for it. A medium gas. Get ready for it. And show my friends what a fast gas looks like. Class.
Yes.
Hands and eyes.
Hands and eyes.
Awesome job. Point for you. All right, class.
Yes.
These are the six steps of whole brain teaching, and I know whenever I use them, you have more fun. I have more fun. And doesn't our energy level just kind of increase? Like we're a little bit more aware?
Yes.
All right, awesome job. High five to you. Good job, everybody. Thank you.